Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. WB reportedly asked Gal Gadot to take back her controversial tweet. The online discussion about Gal Gadot as of late has been a great example of how quickly the internet can turn on someone. It wasn't too long ago that the Wonder Woman star received a ton of support after she addressed how Joss Whedon threatened her career on the set of Justice League. But shortly after that, she became Twitter enemy number one thanks to her response to the Israeli Palestinian conflict. Though Gadot's comments on the current crisis called for peace from both sides, it sparked some very intense anger from social media users who thought the Israeli actress should have taken a different stance. Gadot's own military history was also brought up, with many branding her a Zionist and even going so far as to claim that she's aiding in the violence against Palestinians. Obviously, this is a pretty sharp turnaround for the actress, who's been a beloved star for many years now, and while the initial furor has seemingly died down a bit, the storm still hasn't fully calmed, which is why Warner Brothers is reportedly asking Gadot to fix the situation. According to insider Daniel Reichman, the studios asked Gal to take her words back, but she's refusing to do so and standing by what she said. That doesn't mean that she's now going to. That doesn't mean that now she's going to be booted out of the dceu or anything like that. But it certainly sounds like the whole situation may have created a bit of friction between the two parties. Not to mention that from WB's point of view, one of their most valuable properties, Wonder Woman, now comes with a considerable degree of controversy attached to it. But just like these things always do, the storm and outrage surrounding Gal Gadot will surely have died off by the time she suits up as Diana Prince again, and it's highly unlikely that this will have any impact on her career in the long run. So basically, to me, the whole Israeli and Palestinian thing is very terrible. What's going on, and basically how the Palestinians are being treated. But blacks have been treated like this for a long time, and I understand what they're going through, but blacks continue to be destroyed. Even now, we're being destroyed by a weak ass government, which has been weak for years. And I don't know why people are so afraid to speak out against the government. And shout out to like all the content creators who touched on this, saying that, well, you might as well move and leave America. I mean, I understand that's a great solution, but at the end of the day, nobody has the money to leave freaking America. Like, if we all could leave America and had the financial stability to leave and go to another country, we would have been gone. So, I give kudos to those guys and those women who were able to say, F it, I leave America. That's cool, but we can't leave yet. But we're still going to voice our opinion. And I don't see it as complaining. I just see it as real. Gal Gadot just gave her opinion. And I don't think she should be crucified for it. She just felt like it should be peace on both sides. But personally, Gal, the Jews to me are, I mean, I guess Israel is really the ones who is treating the Palestinians like crap. Now you're gonna have an idiot or two come out of nowhere. Oh man, but the Palestinians did this back when. To me, okay, that's fine. I don't have all the information on it. So all I can speak on is what I've been reading and hearing, and from what I'm seeing, America is aiding Israel with a lot of weapons and a lot of war things to go against the Palestinians and kill innocent men, women, and children. These are facts. You can look this up. Now, I'm not saying that I know the situation. I just go by what I say. So please, I apologize if I offend you, if you are Israeli or whatever, but I just feel like they're giving this attention when blacks in America are still being treated like shit. And I feel like we're not getting the just due that we need. And I feel like we keep going over to this situation, which to me, I feel like we ought to leave foreign affairs alone and we handle our own backyard. But America's never going to do that. They're going to continue to supply and demand the foreigners like Asians, the Jews, all these people, the other people, but they're not going to help those who are from this country, like Black Americans who have put in work for decades. But it is what it is. Now, Gal Gadot shouldn't be canceled, or to me, the other chick, who did the Mandalorian, she shouldn't have been canceled. But you gotta watch what you say, Gal Gadot. It's the truth. If you're trying to have a career in this industry, don't speak on nothing of it. Don't even talk about it. If somebody asks you a question, just be like, I don't want to answer that. I don't feel comfortable. Move on. Now, if you don't want to work in this industry and you want to speak on it, that's fine. But I'm just telling you what the backlash is going to be because people are stupid today. They don't know how to think for themselves. I don't feel there was nothing wrong with what you said, but people are dumb. You got to understand we live in a world which is full of sheep. It's only a few of us wolves out here, or lions, or grizzly bears out here who have their own mind and do their own thing. It's the facts. So I don't think she should be canceled. I just felt like she answered it to the best of her ability. WB wants her to take it back, and she's not going to take it back. We'll see how long that lasts, because I think WB will let her go if she don't. It depends on how much this continues to come, the backlash. I don't think this was as in depth as the Gina Carano girl. I think that's her name. I can't think of her name. Let me see. Let me see what her name is. I forgot. Yeah, Gina Carano. Um, Gina Carano, like what she said and everything wasn't as in depth. So yeah. Um, her controversial. Let me see. Okay, yeah. She basically she basically was saying they're mad because I won't put pronouns in my bio to show my support for trans lives. After months of harassing me in every way, I decided to put three very controversial words in my bio. Beep, bop, boop. I'm not against trans lives is all. They need to find less abusive things. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what she said. I know I'm off topic, y'all. I apologize. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I apologize. I think she said some type of racial comment. But I don't think it was that bad because they're not putting it out there. Okay, I think that's what it was. I think she retweeted it or something, that America does not have a systematic racism problem. America has and I think she liked it, like America has a violent leftist extremist problem. You are more likely to be assaulted for being a Trump supporter than your race in America today, which isn't true. To me, America has a systematic racism problem. People are going to keep saying that it's not racism, and it is. Racism is in everything, because why is Aaron Rodgers for the Packers keep getting pass after pass, and he gets the best players? They've given him everything, and he still chokes. But if it's Lamar Jackson, they're tearing Lamar Jackson down when it's just his fourth season. But like I said, man, it is what it is. You know, hold on, I'm trying to find it here, guys. I apologize. Okay, yeah. Okay, this what happened. This what got her on fire, because she was talking about the Jews. And Gal, I'm just trying to tell you this and explain this to you, because Gal Gadot isn't nowhere near this, but she spoke on it, and that's what messes it up. Fans are very sensitive today. People can't have their own mind and what they want to talk about. She basically said Jews were beaten in the streets not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children, because history is edited. Most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? And I agree with what she said. But what she doesn't understand is, so what she needs to say is, like, if you're trying to be in Disney or any type of mainstream place like Warner Brothers or Star Wars, which is over glorified to me. I love Star Wars, and Marvel and Warner and DC, but people over glorify these characters like they're real life. Um, and also, she said we need to clean up the election process so we are not left feeling the way we do today. Put laws in place that protect us against voter fraud, investigate every state, film the counting, flush out the fake photos, the fake votes, require ID, make voter fraud end in 2020, fix the system. So, Gina Carano really didn't say nothing bad, but because the Jews basically own everything, and the Jews have a very terrible history. Like I said in one video, they killed Jesus, but they're wholly sanctified. Some of the Jews like Adolf Hitler said it best. You know, if the blacks, the Hebrew Israelites, who are us, who are in America, if we ever found out the real truth about what's going on, it would destroy the Jews' systematic racism. And people are saying, man, the Jews didn't have slaves. Oh, yes, they did. So stop listening to the lies talking about they had a little bit of slaves. No, there were Jews. There's documentation that there were Jews along with the Nazis that turned other Jews in just to keep their business alive. And they've shown this in plenty of movies. I just can't remember the movies, but they've shown that everybody wants to just make it the Nazis and Hitler. No, there were Jews that were chilling with Hitler, that was around him, that also contributed to the death of their people. Just like we have the token Negroes and the coons, not the Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was not a bad black person. Go do your history on it. I don't call nobody Uncle Tom, but the coons and token Negroes are just as bad as these Jews and these white people. Not all white people are Jews. There are some Jews who are very, very cool, and they're very educated in their history, and they know the truth behind their Jew people and everything. Well, let me not say the truth behind, because my boy Sino, shout out to Carcino, he already done ethered AK with the AK already. So but I'll say the truth of the matter is, because that's my little series I started. The truth of the matter is I'm not surprised by this hate on Gal Gadot. I feel like it's unfair. And I also felt like the hate on Gina Carano was very unfair. But it is what it is, man. People are very sensitive nowadays. We can't really say anything, but it is what it is. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you do like what you hear, you may donate to the Cash App, which is the word welcome, the number 2, and then HDIITV. Thank you for listening, and we're out. Deezy.